Here we go. Coming to you from the Neil O'Brien broadcast booth at ringside from the Commodore Ballroom. Justin Morissette, Jordan Bowman getting set for a big women's gauntlet match here at NEW for Life. The winner walking out with an opportunity to challenge for the women's championship here in Nation Extreme Wrestling. Casey Spinelli currently holding that title, though she's going to put it on the line in a TLC three-way against Nicole Matthews and Chelsea Green before the night is done. These two women drawing the short straw. That's Rhea Von Slasher and Viva Van having to start this one off. And these two ladies will have to go the distance if they want to walk out of this one with a title opportunity.
Yeah, great to see these two both back in an NEW ring. It's been a couple shows since we've seen Viva Van or Rhea Von Slasher. Always a treat.
Viva back from the sunny shores of Los Angeles, hoping to turn the Commodore Ballroom into Viva Vancouver this evening.
Hell-bent vixen Viva Van, the first ever female pro wrestler of Vietnamese American descent.
She is turning some heads everywhere she goes. You've probably seen her on AEW Dark over the last couple months as well.
Trained by the legendary WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi Fatu.
We'll see if she puts some of his legendary butt-based offense to work before this one is done. But as I recall, when we last saw Viva Van, something of a striker.
As you mentioned, she's been seen in AEW. Viva Van, well-traveled around the independent professional wrestling scene. Also has appeared for Defy, Impact Wrestling, and AAA in Mexico.
Rhea dropping those knees into the midsection of Viva Van. As Rhea looking for a cannonball splash, but Viva able to roll out of the way, and is that the opportunity that she needs to catch her breath here in this hard-hitting action to start what is sure to be a marathon gauntlet match. 4 more women yet to hit the ring in this one, with a new competitor coming into the match.
Viva Van gets the win with a queen suplex out of the corner.
Every single time we get a pinfall or submission, a new woman will make her way out. As Rhea Von Slasher's short stay in this one has already come to a close.
Izzy McQueen, who we saw return to the ring back at NEW 7. Great to have Izzy back.
Izzy holding a flag as she makes her way out to the ring, which I believe says reproductive rights now. A popular message on this day here at the Commodore, as she made her return back to an NEW ring for the first time in 20 months. Last month in Port Coquitlam for NEW 7. Was not able to pick up the win in that one. A tough test against Zoe Sager. Izzy looking to get back to winning ways here. She's got a very difficult opponent across from her, however, in Viva Van, who's already picked up an elimination over Rhea Von Slasher.
Zoe Sager getting that win back at NEW 7, which puts her in, certain position in the power rankings for the NEW Women's Championship. She might, however, have to wait for her opportunity, because that's what's on the line in this match. Izzy McQueen, she could have dropped a match to Zoe Sager and moved to the front of the line if she's able to outlast not just Viva Van, but Liiza Hall, Bambi Hall, and Cat Power.
Cat Power, a late addition to this match, was originally going to be a 5-way. It's Izzy trying to get herself and this crowd fired up before a test of strength with Viva Van. Izzy looked like she was getting the better of it, but Viva interrupts with a heel kick to the wrist. Viva still has wrist control on that right arm. Will spin Izzy into an armbar submission as she just wrenches that arm. She's got it locked in. Can Izzy McQueen hang on? Izzy with a reversal will turn it into a pin opportunity, but Viva gets the shoulders up. Viva for a lariat. Izzy ducks out of the way. Russian leg sweep. Trying to turn it into a cover. No, they're going to bring it back up. She's still got her by the neck. Will throw her into the ropes.
And again, the strategy in this gauntlet match, Justin Morissette, has to be to hit your home runs early, go for big moves, and try and get a little bit of rest so you're not having to wrestle the next person after a good 10-15 minutes against an opponent here.
Izzy with a 619. Landed her knee directly into the forehead of Viva Van, but she's still got the wherewithal to kick out. Viva Van stays alive in this women's gauntlet match. And you know that every single woman in this match, every single woman in this company wants to walk away with the prize up for grabs at the end of this gauntlet match. A shot at the NEW Women's Championship at a later date.
Queen suplex again from Viva Van. Another win.
That's how she put away Rhea Von Slasher.
Has been eliminated.
And once again, Viva not on top in terms of the size advantage between the two opponents she's already faced in this one, but that Queen suplex has been enough to make up the difference.
That unmistakable music. This could only be the Rain City Stretcher, Liza Hall.
Rain City Stretcher. This is Liza Hall.
Huge reaction from this crowd for Liza Hall.
This crowd knows a rising talent when they see one. And there is no question that Liza Hall currently finds herself on the ascent. Can she secure a future title shot? A woman here in the Pacific Northwest that many see as a future champion here in this company.
These women need to know what it is they're fighting for. All they need to do is look 15 feet above themselves at the NEW Women's Championship hanging from the ceiling here at the Commodore Ballroom.
That's right, Jordan Bowman. That title already in place ahead of tonight's main event, where it will be defended by the champion Casey Spinelli against the challengers Nicole Matthews and Chelsea Green in a match that promises to be a doozy. Anytime Chelsea Green and Nicole Matthews lock horns, it's always a good one. But you put a title on the line as well in the main event, no less. Right now, however, these women putting on a show as Liza Hall looking for a running kick. She misses it. Viva able to roll into a pinfall, but Liza gets the shoulders up.
And you talk about the draw in the gauntlet match, Viva Van now having to go through her third opponent. The longer this match goes, the less chance she has to win. Trust me, going up against the fresh Liza Hall after already having to go through Rhea Von Slasher and Izzy McQueen, not an easy task for Viva Van.
Liza was just looking for a submission hold, but Viva able to work her way out of it. Now it's Viva who's going to lock up those legs. And oh my, Viva Van with a last chancery.
Right. Stretching the Rain City Stretcher. If anybody knows how to get out of a submission hold, it's Liza Hall.
She ducks out of a lariat, delivers a strong kick to the face, and will take Viva off her feet with a kick to the knee. And a spinning heel kick to the back of the head. Now it's Liza going to work with the submission.
Rain City Stretch.
Can she lock it in? If she can, Viva Van's gonna have to tap out, and she does do just that.
Viva Van has been eliminated.
Again, a tough break for Viva Van coming in first to start this match. But a pretty good run for her as Liza,
interesting,
now set to square off against someone she knows all too well.
From Surrey, this is Family Hall.
a family affair here at NEW for life. Justin, one thing I wanted to call out here is that Liza Hall did not expend a lot of energy outlasting Viva Van there. So she's got quite a lot of endurance left to make it through Bambi Hall here, one would think. But Bambi Hall's no slouch.
She is all smiles right now, shaking hands with her sister in the middle of the ring, but Bambi catching her by surprise, hanging on to wrist control, not letting go of that handshake, tried to bring her up for a power slam, but Liza able to get out of it. Bambi now ducks out of the way of a clothesline, will bring her up on her shoulders.
Oh, electric chair. Wonderful reversal from Liza Hall, spinning out with that bulldog throw.
Looking for a spear in the corner, Bambi able to duck out of the way. These two showing already how well they know each other. It's that familiarity. As they know what is at stake here. A shot at the NEW Women's Championship. They say that blood is thicker than water, of course, but I believe the leather straps of a title belt are thicker than blood, Jordan.
I'm inclined to agree, Justin.
As it has not taken long for these two to go for the jugular. No trepidation at all with the prize at stake at the end of this match. Just one more contestant yet to enter, and that is one of the greatest competitors that the Commodore has ever seen as far as Vancouver wrestlers, the inimitable Cat Power.
It's interesting here, we have not seen a lot of strikes between these two, just straight up wrestling moves so far. So maybe not as much animosity as maybe will happen in the late stages of this matchup here.
As you say that, however, Bambi's got her sister by the hair, bringing her back to her feet and taking her up on her shoulders. Just going for a spin.
Each sister trying to prove that they are the better wrestler.
Huge neck breaker coming off her shoulders. As the power of Bambi Hall on full display, but Liza's still able to get a shoulder up ahead of the 3 count.
Bambi Hall, a little bit of trash talk to Liza after she kicked out of that big power move there. Once again, lifting her up by the hair, got a ton of respect. And now we see the strikes, Justin. The vicious forearms from Liza Hall. She wants that championship opportunity so badly.
And she is holding absolutely nothing back to get that chance. But Bambi trying to bring her up once again. Reversal from Liza.
Ooh, spike DDT right to the mat. Bambi Hall not sure where she is right now. Maybe Liza going for that Van City stretch again, the Rain City stretch.
It was a Van City stretch when she had it applied to Viva Van not that long ago.
That is correct.
And she's got it locked in on her sister Bambi right now.
Joint manipulation, viciousness from Liza Hall. Look at that look in her eyes. She wants this badly. Bambi taps.
And you know that is not an easy thing to do, to submit to someone that you're gonna hear about it from in the days, weeks, heck, even in the hours to come.
They're not done. They are not done. Bambi Hall jumping her sister from behind.
Some rare viciousness from Bambi Hall.
Those strikes I was talking about are coming after the match. Crew trying to get in here to separate, but this match is continuing. Justin, we got Cat Power, the final entrant into this matchup.
As Bambi Hall has to be dragged out of the ring by a team of security guards. Cat sitting in the catbird seat, so to speak, has entered this match in the most plum position possible as she goes to work on Liza Hall, looking to finish what Bambi Hall already started.
Cat Power already a storied history in women's wrestling here in the Pacific Northwest. Liza Hall just getting started. I'm very excited. This is the final of this Gauntlet match.
The former star of Grindhouse looking very much like Cherry Darling here this evening, as Cat Power would love to get a win this evening to vault herself into title contention for the NEW Women's Championship. Huge, huge Irish lariat from Kat, a second one. Will she see a third? It's a spinning elbow this time. Power on the advantage.
Great variance in her offense there, going for 2 clotheslines, and then maybe Liza Hall was anticipating a third, and Kat counters with an elbow, and then hits another elbow drop on the ground right there.
A huge scoop slam in the middle of that sequence from Kat Power as well, who is getting this crowd fired up. They are fueling her potentially towards a victory, though Liza Hall would love to lock in that Rain City stretch one last time. Already has a pair of submissions in this one. As Kat takes Liza up in that fireman's position. Liza, however, able to work her way out of it. Off the ropes.
Kick.
Huge boot. It's Liza looking for a submission once again, countered by Power into the rope area, but Liza able to kick out, did not need the break.
Great veteran Savi from Kat Power there to counter that submission into that pinning predicament. Almost had the win.
Kat looking for that Uranagi, of course, the finishing maneuver of Eddie Osborne. Those two still have unfinished business going back to NEW 5 at the Harbor Convention Center. Kat Power's return to the ring here in the Pacific Northwest.
Liza Hall's got a dangerous looking submission locked right in the middle of the ring. Kat Power fading a little bit. Oh, Bambi Hall is back on the ring apron, distracting the referee, Colton G.
And Liza's taking her eyes off the prize for a moment, delivering a swift boot into the gut of her sister, sending Bambi spilling to the outside. Kat now looking for a backslide pinfall, and she gets it. Perhaps a stolen victory for Kat Power.
Bambi Hall laughing about it on the outside of the ring. She just cost her sister a chance at the NEW Women's Championship.
And a huge opportunity for Kat Power comes at the expense of Liza Hall, who was wasting no time heading to the stage, looking for revenge on her sister Bambi.
We've got a Hall brawl on the stage here at the Commodore Ballroom.
A Hall brawl going right into the backstage area.